All right, so I know a few of you have been talking about how you didn't really understand how to do the math portion of the age structure diagram drawing, and I don't want that to be a hang-up, so I'm going to show you how to do it using Google's spreadsheets. All right, so sheets from Google. So what you'll do is you'll open a new spreadsheet. I've already done a little bit of work here on my screen, but you're going to open a new spreadsheet, and you're just going to copy the data from the LMS directly into the spreadsheet. It will copy as a table. All right. I already did this. This is how I made the key for it. I wasn't going to do all that math myself. It's much easier to use Google's Sheets or Excel's spreadsheet. All right. So if you copy and paste it, you're going to get this stuff. I have different data here, so don't copy my stuff. Don't pause the video and type it out. Literally just select it from the LMS, copy and paste. Column A is going to be our age ranges. Column B is going to be the male population. Column C is going to be the female population. For D and E, I call those the percent male and percent female, and the numbers that get put in these columns are what we're going to use for our graph. All right? So that's what's actually going to get put on the graph itself that you draw and take a picture of. So what we're going to do is we're first going to find the total population for everyone. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just come below my data and I'm going to label something total. I'm going to hit equals on my keyboard. All right. Hitting equals on the keyboard is just how you put in a formula so that the program knows you're going to do math. I'm going to type the word sum and then an open parenthesis. So SUM open parenthesis. Then I'm going to use my mouse or your finger if you're on a tablet and select all the data that is just numbers. So not the age ranges, but all the population numbers. All right. Once you've selected all of them, you're going to have more than I am. This is just a way for me to walk you through it. Just hit enter. All right. If you do that, it will find the total, the sum of everybody. All right, so that is our total population. To find the percents, we're going to, again, start with an equal sign, and we need to do some division here for our percent, right? So we're going to do our percent for that specific age range divided by, which is going to be a /, the total population. So you come down and click that cell that we put the total population in, close the parentheses. That makes it so that it does the division first, and then we multiply it by 100 so that it generates a percent value. All right, that's all you have to do. That gets you the percent of the males. In my case, this is males 80 plus. That's a lot of them, right? 856,000 men over 80. So this is the percent of this, percent of the whole thing. All right, so that would be the value I sketch onto my age structure diagram. Now, if you come to this little square here and you hover over it, your cursor is going to turn into a cross. And you can actually just drag that out to fill the other ones. We'll fix that in a second. All right. So I know that this says div 0. There are a couple of ways to fix this. You can go through all of them and change the reference for this back to that. But that's a little bit more difficult. So let's do it the easy way. All right. So we're going to come in here and we're going to just remove those. So in your formula, which is up here in this formula box, you're going to put the US dollar currency signs before the B and before the 10. That makes it so that this cell address is locked in and it won't change. All right, so this time when we spread it out, it continues to reference cell B10, which is where my total is. All right, but all the other numbers are changed. You'll note that because my male population of ages 70 to 74 is in the millions, where everything else is in the hundreds. we get some really funky numbers here, all right? Which isn't supposed to happen. Yours won't, okay? This is just because my numbers are weird and not correct at all right? So as long as you have followed those steps, you'll get your percent values over here in columns D and E, and that's what goes onto the graph, right? I'm also extending the deadline for this so that this assignment is now going to be due Monday. It just gives you extra time, all right? If you've already turned it in or if you turn it in on time, that's great. Good job. We're just giving other people a little bit extra time in case they need it. Okay? So if you have any questions, feel free to join my office hours today. Feel free to join my office hours tomorrow. Today, my office hours are from 11 to noon and probably like 1:40 or so until 2:50 because I got to head out a little early today from class. And then on Friday, tomorrow, they are from noon till 2:30. Right? Like I said, if you have any questions, please let me know. I want to help you with this.